Alrighty, here we are, and it's time to get starched. Today I want to show you the Calf Crusher 3000. This is an exercise that I've been using to build up to my 100-mile race, and I think you guys are going to love it. Now for this, you're going to need an ankle attachment or something similar. We're going to use a resistance band in this video. I've also done these off Kaiser machines and cable stacks. Each one's going to be slightly different in the way it hits. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set up with our foot under the ankle attachment, and the way this is going to work is I'm going to place this under my foot. So it's a little bit tricky with this. Sorry for the awkwardness. Boom. So I'm here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to assist this foot to the floor in max plantar flexion. So one more time, I just need to make sure that I've got contact with a good portion of the front of my foot, my forefoot. I'm going to then attempt to assist my foot into max plantar flexion, and I want to try to find my big toe on the ground. Now, for this exercise, the easier is to bring your hip closer because it's easier to plantar flex when your hip is flexed and your knee is flexed. It's harder to plantar flex when your hip and knee are more extended. So what we're going to do is I want you to hold your foot to the ground. You should already start to feel your calf want to cramp because you're pressing your foot into the ground. And then I want you to slowly rock back until you feel your calf is absolutely on fire and going to cramp, and it feels like you can no longer keep your foot on the ground. That's probably your active range of motion when it comes to plantar flexion. Now the goal here is that I'm going to then lay back, and then I'm going to slowly remove the foot from the top of my foot and try to hang on for dear life, and it's going to be an instant cramp. Now what I'm going to do, instead of just holding this, which is great, I'm going to then try to sweep my foot on the floor without losing contact with the floor, and that is going to absolutely just crush your calves. Now as I start to fatigue, so if I start to feel my foot lose contact with the ground, I'm going to either A, bring my hip closer and reset, or I can just simply bring my hip closer as I'm doing the exercise. And my goal is to try to turn my foot out as far as possible, turn my foot in as far as possible, and that is going to be how we do our Calf Crusher 3000. I hope you guys like it, and that's how we get starched.